Folks, and welcome to this. What did I even do this? Yeah, YouTube. This is my YouTube channel, rather, the latest one. And yeah, this is I don't even know where the fuck to begin. Like, I was going to actually delay this another good 2 or 3 months, but when I looked over the Facebook commentary footage and seeing how, yeah, the quality's not great, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna have to do something about it for future ones when I'm covering the messages, because you can hardly read it. Like, it might even appear now where it's kind of like blurry in that. So I'm gonna have to change that. Maybe, I don't know, zoom in or something so it's easier to read. But yeah, it's not good. Oh man, yeah, you can see I joined 19th May 2011. Had this account for like a good 4 years and 4 months, and no, what the fuck, 5 years and 4 months, and still ain't got nothing on Congregate or PSN, or the original PSN account, not the Destiny Newcomb that I have now, you know. But alas. So, what do I want to show off here? Well, this is something I'm conflicted as to whether, as to how much I'd show off. Like, I'm thinking maybe just the one part, and I'll do maybe another one, and maybe like this one I'm fine with doing multiple parts on. Like, a year from now, you know, it could be a lot of things happen, and, you know, give me plenty to talk about. Right now I just want to cover what YouTube's about, basically, and give me some background as to how I got introduced to it, and boy do I have quite the story. Alright, so what is YouTube essentially? Well, for those who are not savvy to the internet or have never used the internet before, basically YouTube is the #1 video platform, basically, for uploading all kinds of content, you know, be it commentary, news, comedy, constructive criticism, political, you know, just about anything really. And yes, even though YouTube doesn't allow for any sexualized content, porn does occasionally slip through. I'll be getting more into that later, but yeah, basically the whole thing with YouTube, right? How I got introduced to it is yeah, it's a bit of an embarrassing one, I have to admit, but you know what, fuck it, I'm beyond shame at this point. So, okay, how did I get introduced to this? Well, when I was very new to the internet, like, I'm talking about like the first month of me having my own computer back in January of 2007, and, you know, I was still like getting on with like RuneScape and that. Yeah, this was actually not long after the whole and I remember I typed that up, and the first result I checked, yep, was YouTube. And I discovered YouTube in January of 2007, back when I was far more primitive, and I do recall the star ratings, they did have that, and it just seemed weird how far more primitive it is compared to now. And you know, I can't remember too much about the whole content thing, because, you know, I was never really big into subscribers. I think the most I can remember is YouTube poops were like, honestly, the best there was to comedy, and that there was no professional bodies back then. And I think, yeah, I remember like the first 6 to 8 months, maybe longer than that, it could have been almost a whole year, I had no audio. Like, I'll just show you an example. You know, see here? That didn't exist for me. Like, the first, somewhere around 8 to 10 months, I would say, yeah, 8 to 10 months, I had no audio to work with. And like, it was just practically non-existent. And you know? And yeah, so I ended up having to watch like watching this, I think, I'm trying to remember, was it the Borat? Yeah, Borat thing, and it was something to do with Pamela Anderson and that. You'll probably know what I'm talking about if you've seen the film and that, and if not, you should search up Borat, Pamela Anderson, and you'll get the video, no problem in that. But man, to think I know the first video I watched on YouTube. Maybe I'll save that for another time, but I'm not even going to really cover any videos in that. I'm just going over my channel and just, oh man. That's one of several drama incidents. Like, I've been in a few, much like Facebook, although Facebook is more personal, whereas here it's just, well, man, but that'll be a story to tell. Luis Medeiros of the Brain Scratch Comms happened way back in February this year. Yeah, it'd be a good 7 months, and yeah, I've still never watched their videos since. And now something to do with like some, it was to do with the whole YouTube shenanigans that's been going on lately, with them demonetizing videos, censoring them, and oh joy. See the last two that have happened, right? Yeah, the last two that have occurred. And this YouTube, I forget what it's even called. Yeah, YouTube Red, that never got anywhere. And that was supposed to be like monetizing sort of shit, for like paying content, that got nowhere. And now this whole fucking YouTube Heroes, like, fucking hell. Oh, YouTube, what are you fucking doing? Oh man. Yeah, another thing, I was noticing it, right? Okay. You all know something, right? I remember when it came to subscribers, right? Yeah, if you see here, I always wondered why there was like maybe about 3 or 4 that never showed up. And that. But here's something really interesting. There's only 7 out of 19. Where did more than half my subscriber that was shown here go? I have no idea. And like, none. Nada zilch. Man, I was wanting to show a bit more, but I'm sure that person I've seen a little bit more familiar if you've seen my Facebook commentary and that. Then again, I didn't show off the friends section, so I'm going to have to do that for when I do go back. Well, that's if I do. And that. Oh man. And yeah, this is a brain scratch, like. What the fuck? This man, like, what can I say, he was a scumbag, complete scumbag. Another thing I don't like about YouTube, and I still think it's a problem to this day, or 2 things. The latter's been fixed now, but the first one is, I have a very hard time actually trying to make proper paragraphs, because when I'm hitting the enter key on my keyboard to, put spaces and that, like, so I hit twice and then there's like the whole line, and that, it's not registering, and that. I don't know why that is, because everywhere else it works. And it's like, what if, like, what gives? And the latter, that's been the copy and paste. Like, for some reason, copy and paste used to not work, and that went on for a good while, good 6 to 8 months. But fortunately, it's been fixed recently, so I'm able to do that again. So, at least that's not a problem anymore. And this is this is the thing, right? I'm eligible to join a YouTube partner program, and I don't even have 20 subscribers. Like, what? Maybe if somehow I got, say, 500, 1,000 and they offered me that, I can maybe justify it, but nah, they're just being fucking desperate. And even if I was that popular, I still wouldn't do it, because with me, I just upload whenever I feel like it, and if people subscribe, that's fine. If not, frankly, couldn't give a damn. Oh man, no filming messages, no likely spam, and joy. Yeah, I've been sending a bunch of like messages and that to, you know, I remember there used to be like some messages that were like way older, and I remember actually one time I sent a message to somebody, and who was that? Was it Catherine McMillan or something like that? You know, she was a colleague of mine back from high school, and I remember sending it to one of her videos and that on YouTube, and but yeah, I've been mostly trying to you know, get the attention of some people on YouTube through private messages with the whole it's all this shit. I'm no shame in admitting this, I copied or just about all of it from an article, and that, so it made it sound like I knew what I was talking about. The only way you would know that it was copy and pasted is if you actually, like, say, copied all that, pasted it on Google, and it would come up with the article that came from, you know? Oh man. Joy. I mean, what can I say really? And you know, it's like, I think the whole thing with YouTube is obviously, I find it's harder to be more social on this. Like, most people, like, most of this communication happens on the comment section, and joy. I think the thing with YouTube is its comment section is particularly infamous, and you know, it's not exactly well known for being super popular. So I think I skipped over some. Here, there's another one. Oh man. You know, I think with this, it's like YouTube. Obviously, I've had a long history with, and ever since 2007, and I've had I believe it's 4 accounts, but I might be wrong on that. You know. All right, I'll just pause for a second here, and I'll just go at the top. Basically, with my history, if I can think back, the first one I had was Genio6235. And based on my RuneScape username, like, no, I don't think I had an account for a good bit. I think maybe until May or April or something like that. And I named it like that. I think that's where the name came from, not from RuneScape, but from YouTube. And then shortly after, I based RuneScape on the YouTube one. Then I don't know what caused me gave up on Genio65, and I highly doubt it's me losing my password, but I'll just have to assume that, because nothing else would make me quit at the time. Then I moved on to ExoGrimmon, that being based on like the final boss of Digimon World Dusk, which was a game I was really into, and yeah, in case you're wondering, that's what wanted me, you know, to pursue the whole music thing. And I wanted to hear the final boss music from, you know, Digimon World Dusk with ExoGrimmon, and because of that I didn't have any audio at the time, which lasted like, yeah, I think it was 10 months. So towards the end of 2007, Dad finally got the whole audio thing set up, and yeah, it was just so beautiful. And I remember the first thing he played was some Queen rock music. I don't know if it was We Are the Champions, or if it was We Will Rock You music. It's one of the two, I think. And yeah, so I proceeded to listen to the fuck out of that music. And since then, audio's just kind of been taken for granted. Then, I think I quit that one because I minded a few months in, and this was fucking retarded. I don't know why I let it get to me. But I remember some guy who, you know, apparently I have falling out with, and he did this whole fucking Mama Luigi YouTube poop shit, and apparently to mock me and that. And I figured rather than dealing with the bother and I would just create a new account, which I believe was a Gold Dragon 65, and yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, so I didn't really. I think I closed my account, and I actually made sure it was shut down prior to create a new one, rather just leave it, you know, inactive. Gold Dragon 65, that I think I know the least about. Don't even think I kept it that long, and I just done some random shit in it. And at least, see, with Genio 635, no, sorry, ExoGrimmon, I at least had some uploaded footage from, and yeah, that's true, I actually had some footage from Genio 635 era. Nothing fancy, or just hypercam shit and that, but yeah, I had footage uploaded, and I remember specifically I also had a couple of these avatar-like films that I kind of filmed, and then, oh man, it was just weird to think that I was able to create such videos at those times, but gotta do what you gotta do, Then, yeah, Gold Dragon I just gave up on, and I think I didn't have another account for a while, at least until, you know, this is the date here, and that, May 2011. Now, this account here, and that, yeah, this one actually originally went under, yeah, this one went under as a MasterLPG, based on, I think it was some, I can't remember if it was a LP or LG or something like that. Yeah, I think Master LP and that, and I decided to have a bit of a spin on that, who at the time, I was pretending that I was Paterson George. So I thought, you know what, LPG makes sense. And yeah, I remember my profile picture, I just looked up some random hot model, and I had no idea, none at the time, that, you know, I was actually taking a picture of that guy from Twilight. Like, what? Oh man, that was just ridiculous. Oh man, like, what can I even say? Yeah, but there we go. Also, oh shit, I just realised. Yeah, probably look up the statistics before I'm done. And also I've got like, God knows how many like people here. Like, oh damn! See the left corner there? Now I've got like all kinds. Now, in fact, I can name a bunch of them right off the top of that. Actually, like Tomo9, Yahtzee19, Who's This Git, The Dom, Carcino Gen SDA, Jim Sterling, Telltale Gamer, Pro Jared, Tor Biscuit, Young Yeah, Channel Awesome, That One Video Game Gamer, Lazy Game Reviews, let's see, Caricaris, Sargon of Akkad, The Outsider, Midnight's Edge, let's see if I get down at the bottom here, alright, Pixel Movement, Angry Joe Show, Larry Bunder Jr., Game Ranks, Philip DeFranco, Wester, Sicken and Punchy, Alpha Mega Sin, Tats Video Game Channel, Haydox, Some Call Me Johnny, Big T988, Super Bunny Hop, The Gaming Brit Show, Revelcane, Comic Book Girl 19, Ahoy, and yeah, like, honestly, they're like probably some of the best like YouTube content creators, and that, and all of them almost I watch more or less like as frequently as I can, you know. Obviously I can't like do all of them in that once, you know. But well. So anyway, yeah. To finish up this video, I figured I'd just quickly go over my stats. Though to be honest, I hardly go over this. Like, my videos are nowhere near active enough for this to warrant it. But you know, I figure it'll be interesting to see maybe in a year or two's time where I am from now. And you know, yeah, I don't get why this this one video here, the Sanctuary Hills plus Piper, I don't know why that's so popular, whereas everyone else is just either kinda alright to just being up shit. Like that, about 80% of my videos hardly generate any views, and it's like, yeah, like, honestly, I don't even give a damn about it, you know, like I really don't. And yeah, you see all this, and you know, yeah, apparently more people in the United States watch me than United Kingdom. Huh. Never would have figured. And of course, my vast majority of viewers are male. LOL. Oh man. Is there anything else worth going over? I guess I'd say demographics and subscribers. I don't know, I probably won't click on the same one again. And I just want to show off some of the fancy statistics you can see for yourself. Yeah, the majority of my viewers are 25 to 34-year-olds. That's not bad, and I'm not going to complain about that. Yeah, majority of them are the 25 to 34-year-olds. And apparently the 0.1% females, also from this demographic. Oh man. I gotta love all these reports. Sad that I'll be dealing with these reports, but instead of like being all this fancy like, you know, subscriber like people statistics shit, I'll have to be doing finance figures and taxation crap, which is nowhere near as fun. And nope, hardly anything on here. Videos and playlists. What's this? Alright. I think this is I'm trying. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck that is. So, yeah, I guess I'll just finish here. So, alright. Yeah, this is basically YouTube in a nutshell. You know, can't exactly say that, you know, it's not what I'd say is anything that's like, well, it kind of is, you know, revolutionary in the sense that it's managed to speak up to so many people and just bring people together and that. But I have to admit, I've got a lot of enjoyment out of this, and funnily enough, I'm actually still watching playing videos to this day. I mean, I would be playing RuneScape right now, but you know, university and college and all that, doing my bachelor's degree in counting, and that's kind of difficult to find time for that. Probably won't be for at least another month, and yeah, with this exam coming up and near the end of October, oh man, tough times are ahead, I'm afraid. But well, so yep, I'll be signing off, and if I ever do a comment to this again, it won't be for at least another 18 months, 18-24 months, and you know, we'll see how it changes. But yep, that's me signing off. So I'll see you guys then. Till then, folks.